It is a matchup containing the utmost pride. AJ Styles defending the World Heavyweight Championship against the #1 contender, the Royal Rumble winner, the Phenom, The Undertaker. This is the first time ever that this match has happened, and it's happening right here at WrestleMania. And we're going to show you how this entire matchup came to be. The Undertaker has won the Royal Rumble. AJ Styles is still your World Heavyweight Champion. These two men, they're going to fight, and they're going to fight at WrestleMania. It's the biggest fight of the century. AJ, Undertaker, who is walking out as the heavyweight champion of the world.
You've got a lot of confidence in that paper champion of yours. Winner takes all.
Clearly no respect being shown by AJ to Undertaker.
One man, one championship forever.
He wants no part of the Phenom, that's for sure. We're going to have to wait for this fight.
That means I'll be the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion.
Hang on a minute, that's AJ Styles. What the hell's he doing on Undertaker's motorcycle? And the Undertaker making chase.
Now, as your #1 contender, that means I get to go and I get to fight you at WrestleMania.
Oh, well, that's not the Undertaker, but it's surely going to piss him off.
Everybody's caught up in that miracle win last night.
Oh, but here comes the Undertaker. And a pipe shot by AJ. Oh my God. No. He's tying him up and driving him out of the arena. For the love of God. AJ dragging Undertaker's carcass.
This is about two men, two wrestlers coming out here to see who's the best. That's what wrestling is all about. And you keep screwing it up.
Well, AJ's coming face to face with a dead man now. Oh, but AJ scurries out of the ring.
WrestleMania, I've become judge, jury, and executioner.
That motorcycle's failing him. And the Undertaker drags him, beats him up. Oh my God, he broke the ring. Good for the tombstone, but AJ scurries away.
This belt that's around me, it's never got more respect as when I took it away.
Phenomenal one versus the Phenom.
Man, you need to calm down just a little bit.
Who will be the one to hold that championship once WrestleMania's done?
That's when this belt got some respect is when I took it away from you.
AJ Styles has held that title for over 9 months.
WrestleMania, I will be crowned undisputed champion.
Undertaker, the first ever world champion, looking to take out his frustration and take that title back.
I'll be the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion.
Who's walking out of WrestleMania as heavyweight champion of the world? AJ Styles or the Undertaker? They fight at WrestleMania. And now we're here live for WrestleMania. This is it. The stage has been set, and now the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. AJ Styles and The Undertaker, you've seen them. They've been at each other's throats for months, ever since this man won the Royal Rumble and earned his way into the championship matchup at WrestleMania. This man is the Phenom. He is the dead man. This is The Undertaker. And you can see him now rolling into WrestleMania in front of this capacity crowd. And you've got to believe that tonight could very well be his night. And this past week we saw what The Undertaker had to say and what he did to AJ Styles after months of torment. In fact, at one point, as you saw, being dragged out of the arena on that very motorcycle. However, The Undertaker got his revenge. In fact, he actually broke the ring when he powerbombed AJ Styles into the corner turnbuckle. And he's going to have to harness that aggression and that anger live here tonight at WrestleMania if he's going to win the world title. Well, the challenger's in the ring. Now all we need is a champion. And a very mixed reaction for the phenomenal one. And whether you love him or you hate him, he is phenomenal in the ring. And that is why he is our World Heavyweight Champion. He cashed in Money in the Bank against Sting last August, and he has held on to that championship since. Is tonight the night where he will lose it, or will he simply etch his name into NLW history and continue his record-setting reign? Undertaker would beg to differ, but AJ Styles is certainly confident. And why wouldn't he be? He's been in high-profile matches before. In the past year, he has defeated the likes of CM Punk, Shawn Michaels, Sting on pay-per-view, and, well, is he going to add The Undertaker to that list? Champion and challenger in the ring on the grand stage, and we are ready to start this world title matchup. And The Undertaker going after him early, and my God, what a slap. But there's The Undertaker. Didn't appreciate that whatsoever. But The Undertaker now backed into the corner, punches by Styles. And The Undertaker now throws him by the throat and throws him into the corner, but there's a clobbering to the back, but it has no effect. And there's there was the chokeslam attempt, but AJ Styles tried to run away from it, but instead got a boot to his face for his troubles, and now sent into the barricade. And like I said before, The Undertaker's going to have to harness his anger if he's going to want to win this matchup, and that's exactly what he's doing right now. The apron drop kick, or I should say the leg drop on the apron there, and that is the hardest part of the ring. And now rings around the arm. And AJ in trouble, going for old school. But Undertaker thrown off the top. And AJ Styles stops it from happening there, and oh my, look at this. Look at the audacity of Styles. Old school onto The Undertaker and giving him a taste of his own medicine there. Backed away, and there's a kick. But now Styles, back dropped. Taker back to his feet. Goes for a punch. And now there's that arm drag. And so quick is Styles that didn't even see it coming, did The Undertaker, but he saw that one. Uppercut to Styles, and now Styles runs off the ropes and gets clotheslined for his troubles. And The Undertaker being warned by the referee, but now slams him face first into the canvas here, and now AJ once again back up. There's the Hurricane Rana kicking up there, and now that leg scissors trying to suck the wind out of The Undertaker here and wear him down for the foreseeable future. The Undertaker is trying to get some leverage there to get out of it, and he does, and now has the hips held and throws him into the corner. Go for the Irish whip, reverses him back into the corner. AJ in trouble, but there's The Undertaker going for some sort of boot, and there's the baseball slide by AJ. Undertaker looking for some sort of boot in the corner, but AJ managed to roll out of the way, and now AJ diving over the top rope and comes colliding with the axe handle to The Undertaker. And now the Phenom on the floor as the world champion stalks his prey. And it's not often I say that about The Undertaker, but there's a net breaker by AJ Styles, and again going after that headlock, and this audience doesn't approve of this. And while it's well documented that AJ Styles is one of the best wrestlers in the world, his attitude in No Limits Wrestling as of late, since he's been world champion in fact, hasn't been the greatest. In fact, the Undertaker has felt it firsthand. There's a boot to the Phenom. Now grabs him by the head again, and oh my! And punches him away again. And well, that's self-explanatory, that, isn't it? Not good for those organs. And now Undertaker running off the ropes. AJ Styles though, diving back into the ring with that diving DDT. And the Undertaker going for some sort of dive, was he? Well, AJ Styles certainly didn't want 500. Oh my goodness, there you go. And again, almost full throttle at him with those kicks to the skull. And before, when the Undertaker was about to dive over, I don't think Styles didn't want 300 pounds diving at him over the top rope. But now he's got him in the middle of the ring. Shooting star press by AJ, but the Undertaker kicks out. And if he continues to go for these covers, can probably wear down the Undertaker, you might say. Oh my. But now, going for that Styles Clash, is he? Taker center of the ring. But now he's got him throttled by the throat. And the chokeslam by the Phenom. You got to believe that Undertaker would have been done for had he not hit that chokeslam there in that Styles Clash before, and now clotheslines him again. Snake Eyes going for that big boot, but there's a boot of his own. Super kick by AJ, but the Undertaker kicks out. And that was a move that he stole from the repertoire of Shawn Michaels, whom he wrestled in an amazing matchup at Heatwave, a lost gem in NLW history, and that really set him off. In fact, that was a day before he actually won the World Championship. And now, using all he's learned in this past year to his advantage, and there is the diving, spinning over the top rope. And although the audience may not respect the way that he has conducted himself attitude-wise, as you can see there, him gloating, they do very much appreciate his athletic style. In fact, the AJ Styles, last year's Superstar of the Year, and this is the reason why. It's the reason why he got voted Superstar of the Year in the Slammies, his moves like that. and diving over onto the Undertaker and Taker in the middle of the ring. He's in trouble at the moment. But now AJ going after him. But rolled up. And there's the power bomb. Trying to go for a last ride, but I think that may have prevented it. Main difference, of course, is the fact that you actually pull your opponent up for that last ride. But there's a kick. Sends him straight up. And again, there's the forearm to the face of the Undertaker. And it's not often that Undertaker's on the back foot like this. But AJ is doing a great job. Spins out into a powerbomb of his own. But here we go. Hell's Gate. Hell's Gate, but the Undertaker couldn't make him tap out. AJ Styles gets to the ropes just in time. And Undertaker almost had him submit there, but here we go. Now goes for something, oh my! And now we're in the centre of the ring for this submission. This calf killer rolls through with it and manages to hook that 300-pound frame to the floor and has that calf held. It's made many men tap in the past. Is it going to make the Undertaker tap out? What a sight that would be. But he gets to the ropes just in time, and what a major message it would send to the rest of the NLW roster to tap out the Undertaker at WrestleMania, no less. And while AJ going for something here, dives at him, but instead caught out with that big boot. And Undertaker, oh, what's he do? Oh my. Oh, come on now. He wants to chokeslam him on this announce table, but there goes AJ, kicking him away. And just in the nick of time, Undertaker seems to be gaining some momentum. Wait on. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What the hell are you doing? Oh my God, for our announce table. For the love of God, both men down. That phenomenal forearm through our announce table. And the Undertaker may be done for. Well, I guess we'll take a look at this again. From seemingly out of nowhere, there was that phenomenal forearm. And I just leapt out of my seat there. Just destroying this announce table here, breaking it in two. And the Undertaker dazed, dizzy, rolling back into the ring he is. Oh, but here we go. How the hell is he still able to stand or commit any sort of move here? The Undertaker with this Hell's Gate submission in the centre of the ring. AJ Styles, even though he delivered that phenomenal forearm, may have no choice but to tap out here. And Undertaker, every passing moment he's passing out, but there you go, roll through by Styles. But Undertaker makes it to the ropes now. Oh no, Styles Clash maybe, no! Tombstone perhaps! There's the Hurricane Rana into the calf killer, but Undertaker gets to the ropes in time, and well, both men in trouble now it seems, and you don't know what's going to happen, but there's a jawbreaker by the Undertaker, and now clubs him in the face, and there you go again with that Pele kick by AJ. The World Heavyweight Champion seemingly in control for the time being here at WrestleMania. The challenger, the Undertaker, the Royal Rumble winner, on the floor now. And now AJ going for the 450 that might put it away, but Undertaker had the knees up, but AJ Styles still kicks out. And that was close again, and it's near fall after near fall, but there's a boot again by the Undertaker. And a lot of frustration right here building as you see him drive his face into the steel steps, and now tries to send him into the stage, but here you go, Styles with the athleticism to land onto the staging area here. And the Undertaker seemingly in trouble again. And it's so back and forth, it's hard to pick a clear definitive winner at the moment. Oh my! Look at the spring mover caught out into the last ride. The last ride may have been Undertaker's last ride. Is he going to be able to capitalise on this well, you can see AJ back to his feet, delivers a punch, and now the Undertaker with a flurry and a diving clothesline to Styles. It is a definite clash of styles here tonight, no pun intended. And now the Undertaker looking for the chokeslam, trying to put it away, has him throttled in the centre of the ring, but here's that eye rake, and rakes the eyes and runs out of the ring for dear life. And that was wise by AJ, albeit cowardly. And now the Undertaker Pissed off he is. And oh my lord! Holy hell, the way he flew through the air! And the Undertaker, he could have broken his neck. That's 300 pounds flying through the air. That's not something you see every day, folks. Take a look at this again. The way he flew, and he didn't even stop himself. Too much momentum meant he nearly broke his neck. And well, that just goes to show you how much this match means to Undertaker to risk his body like that, but just had his brain scrambled at the hands of Styles there. And now, onto the apron. And it looks as if AJ going for the 450, and this time he connects, but a kick out by Undertaker. And these fans obviously thought that it might have been over there, but happy to see that the Undertaker kicked out. And now, he's still got some bullets in his gun, and he's looking to hit that Styles Clash. But now back dropped over onto the apron, but Styles pushes him away. Now the Undertaker, poised in the centre, but the springboard was caught out. And Tombstone! Oh, and the kick out! How the hell did he kick out of that move? I could not believe the fact that AJ Styles has managed to kick out of that Tombstone. We never see that. Well, I was surprised that Undertaker caught him out in the Tombstone, let alone the fact that, oh, Styles kicked out, but now again, Styles looking for that super kick out of nowhere, and now Undertaker going for the Tombstone and the Hurricane Rana into the calf killer, but rolls through. And now Styles in trouble, but rolled off the ropes. Runs off him, but popped up, slammed down, in position for the Styles Clash. And another kick out by Undertaker. Neither man wants to lose this matchup, and for good reason. It's WrestleMania, it's the biggest show of the year, and it's for the World Heavyweight Championship, the most coveted prize in wrestling. And Styles not going to let it faze him. Springboard again, but instead caught out by the boot. My God. It seems that these two men have scouted each other very well in advance. And I apologise if I'm shouting too much, and it's harming the audio quality, but to be fair to myself, I'm marking out, oh my. And now, he's going for the... no way. Oh my God, looking for the Tombstone. Tombstone on the top, but Undertaker. Holy hell. Holy shit! Styles Clash from the second rope. From the top rope.
1, 2,
and this has to be it.
3.
And it is. After both men kicked out of each other's finishing maneuvers, it was a move of pure, just throwing everything out of the window and just going on adrenaline alone. AJ Styles has retained the World Heavyweight Championship against The Undertaker at WrestleMania. That is the stuff that legends are made of. And he may have cemented himself in this company as if he hadn't already. Well, Boot caught him out from the springboard, looked for the Tombstone from the top rope, but instead rolled around into the Styles Clash from the top rope, and Styles, well, that did it for The Undertaker. And you cannot take anything away from the Phenom. He put everything he had into this matchup, but AJ Styles, you have to believe, he stepped it up for this matchup, and by God, he did that. Well, Undertaker, I don't know how he's standing, but well, maybe it's just adrenaline alone, like we said. Not much is going to keep The Undertaker down, and now a sign of sportsmanship, and this is what I like to see. And although AJ Styles hasn't had the best of... oh my! Oh, and that son of a bitch couldn't even, for 1 second, not even on the grand stage of WrestleMania, for 1 second, give some sign of sportsmanship, kicking him in the face. He is an asshole. I'm sorry. But you don't do that when a man extends his hand in sportsmanship. AJ Styles showing his true colours in The Undertaker. My God, hell to pay. Well, folks, earlier tonight, the NWO, a resounding speech from the commissioner. He sat the Undertaker's getting out the ring now, pissed off, but NWO members were sat down to listen to the commissioner give his speech, and earlier tonight, I also had a chance to speak to Team NLW, and this is what I had to say earlier tonight. This journey has gone far past two men trying to make an impact. That's all it started as. Two men who wanted to make a name for themselves here in NLW. And that's what each of you did, right? But that grew and grew into what we see today. Thuggery, unwanted violence and terror, simply to gain political and financial benefits. These men are trying to climb the ladder at the expense of not only the 6 men stood in front of me, but also every single NLW wrestler in the back. And I've got a lot riding on this. This is my life. For something that I've worked for 4 years. 4 years this company has been going strong, and I'll be damned if I let it go into the hands of those scumbags now. Those pieces of shit want a war, we'll bring them a freaking war. You need to understand that you're not doing this for just yourselves, you're doing it for the rest of the wrestlers in the locker room, you're doing it for the next generation, you're doing it for the NLW fans. And I know that sounds as cheesy as ever, but it's the God's honest truth. What they're doing is essentially fraud, and the only way we're able to get rid of them is by winning this match tonight. And it sickens me to say it, but if you lose, guys, I might very well quit. That's how principled I feel about this. Not to put pressure on you guys, but this is the biggest match in this company's 4-year history. I can't throw it all away. The fate of this company rests on your shoulders, and make no mistake about it. Whether we win and keep control, or we lose and surrender the company, I swear to God, if any of you stab anybody else in the back because of your own personal differences, you better be prepared to pay the consequences. Seriously, don't F it up now. It's too goddamn precious. Go out there and teach those greedy, stuck-up, thuggish, son of a bitches what No Limits Wrestling is all about. I know it may sound cheesy, but I meant every single word of that. And this is the most important match in NLW history. Ladies and gentlemen, the WrestleMania main event is coming up next. It is the most important match in this company's history. If the NWO win, in fact, they take complete control of NLW. However, if NLW win, the commissioner leaves as commissioner, and the NWO must disband. It's the Mania main event, and it's coming up next.